Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Dave Morris here in the Oklahoman's video studio, and happy Valentine's to you, Leslie Spears, the Myriad Gardens. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great to see you. I'm doing well. You walked over across the street. It's a rainy morning here in downtown
It's
Oklahoma
rainy and
City.
it's cold, a little windy, but got some great photos.
You do, and we'll get to that. Leslie heads up many things at the Myriad Gardens, including marketing efforts and social media, the Instagram account. We were just talking about that before we got started here. The various photos that you have, Instagram.com/Myriad Gardens. We mentioned it's Valentine's Day. This past Saturday, you had a Valentine's night. What was that about, and how did it go?
We called it Valentine's Night Out in the Crystal Bridge, and people can't, it's closed to the public after 5, and so this was a chance for them to get into the Crystal Bridge at night. We had food, we had a champagne bar, we had an accordion.
Right there. Oh,
yes,
it's beautiful.
Yes, our team just did a fantastic job.
Great job, team.
Gal Ashley was here last time. We had some we had some really great couples. We had such a variety of ages, and it was just super fun.
There was a lot going on last weekend, specifically last Saturday downtown.
I know, and the good news is, we came down a little early to see if we could catch some, Stephen Curry, and
this is the Thunder. The former Thunder player Kevin Durant, but the Warriors,
yes.
The Warriors and Thunder were playing Saturday night.
Yes.
And they were staying right across the street at the Colcord.
They were.
Lots of people were camped out there.
Oh, I know. Downtown was just packed, and I'm thinking the whole time, how are we going to park 300 people to get into the Crystal Bridge? Of course, the game started and it got a lot quieter.
Uh-huh.
We had fun going through Thunder Alley, and then I was like, oh, please find parking space. Well, everyone came, and no one complained about parking. So parking, downtown OKC can have multiple events and still have plenty of places for parking.
Well, that's the thing about Oklahoma City. You walk 3 blocks and you think, man, I parked way down there.
Huh?
Big, typical cities would be like, I parked really close, just 3 blocks away.
Yeah. In New York, it'd be nothing.
That'd be nothing at all. But yeah, there was a lot going on Saturday. Bart and Nadia had their sports experience.
Yes, lots of gymnasts. Yes. And I saw some Girl Scout cookies, bringing their cookies through, trying to sell them to people.
That's pretty smart, right?
I know.
Take advantage of the density.
Academy sports pull cart thing.
Well, since you went there, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie flavor?
Oh, well, the mint.
Really?
The chocolate mint.
I'm the Samoa, if that's how you say it. I think it's Samoa.
I hear they're light in calories.
I hope they are. Anyway, if you go back to the Myriad Gardens Instagram account, there's also a photo of the bridge lit up with a heart.
Yes. Our guys put together this beautiful heart that lights up that can only be seen that night. And it was beautiful. And they had to tell me, they go, did you see the heart? So I had to do a walk around. And that night, it was freakishly warm, as you remember.
It was, yes.
So just walking around was no big deal. Lots of people were still out and having fun. And yes, it was really pretty.
You also have a photo there of a couple having a romantic moment in a PG way. It's a very thoughtful family. Do people... what's the romance factor at the Myriad Gardens on Valentine's?
Well, we had some engagements that night.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, we had engagements, and we have engagements all the time, though. But
it's a good scene, good setting for that.
Yeah, we're the place for love. We witness love. Love is like a mother and a child laughing together in the children's garden, a couple walking, dancing in the gardens, love. We see it all the time. A person and their dog,
And just families,
Just families, yeah.
It's a good thing. We should also say, perhaps,
happy birthday to Maureen Heffernan, our executive director, who has a crazy day before Valentine's birthday. You can never really get her something.
So Valentine's Day Eve is her birthday, right?
Yes.
That does probably make the floral a bit of a challenge.
It does. And well, she's the director. She oversees thousands of flowers and cultivation of plants inside the Crystal Bridge. It's like, what do you get this woman, So we got our giant 10-foot tall mylar balloon that I thought was a tulip, but it turns out it's a rose.
But it looks really good.
Yeah, and an awesome Instagram birthday wish, so.
Well, and speaking of the flowers, you've also posted some photos as we just go on an Instagram rant here, and Paige is in the control room going, what are these guys talking about? But there's various flowers starting to bloom around the gardens, and of course this rain's only going to encourage that.
I know. Well, last year we had a very colorful late February. Looks like we're going to have that again. The forsyth and the quinces are blooming, and they're really pretty. They're always early bloomers, though. Always.
Gotcha.
But I did see some daffodils yesterday, and I know that concerns people. Oh, they're coming up too early, but you just gotta let them do. You don't want to hold them back.
Let Mother Nature be Mother Nature.
Yeah, and so you can expect some tulips here in a couple weeks, some beautiful tulips. We really overdid on the tulips.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing
Tulips
wrong with
are
that.
a fantastic thing in the spring. Speaking of such, it's the perfect segue into the Bringing the Gardens to Life and the Senior Day at the Gardens, which is coming up next week, right?
Yes, it is. Bringing Gardens to Life is Wednesday. It's after our Reading Wednesdays event, so it's best for kids ages 2 to 5, and they're so cute. And this craft is going to be handprint trees, and it's just going to take place there right in the south lobby, so parents can just segue over to it very easily.
All right, very good. So they're Bringing the Gardens to Life Wednesday, February 22nd. On the 25th, you have another walking tour.
Yes, we do. We do. So we do this every month. It's the last Saturday of the month, and every month you see something new. And so
you may see some tulips or some daffodils.
You will
this year.
see something that will just wow you. And our guides are people that know the plants and can give you some background. And I think a lot of people pick up tips for their home gardens.
You were mentioning a Forsyth and a quince.
Blooming quince.
Gotta admit, I didn't know either one of those.
You know what? I hashtagged those, and you will be taken into that world, and it's quite something to see. So that's why I love Instagram.
It's an educational segment with Leslie every time.
Yes, it is.
Looking ahead to next month, about a month from now, March 11th, the Oklahoma Gardening School.
Yes, we're halfway full. We're expecting 200 people.
Okay.
And it's at the Devon Auditorium. It's from 9 to 4 p.m.
It's a lot of people, 200 people.
It really is. And the theme is layered gardens for beauty, year-round beauty and sustainability.
What's a layered garden?
You know, so let's say in March you have this blooming, but the dormant plants are still holding a color of some kind that just adds to your garden's always exciting. So then those March blooms go away, but then you get the April blooms.
That's cool.
And then they go away, and then you get May blooms, and then, you know, just what happens to the plants that are in dormant, like those quinces, they'll become a green bush, you know, that will look almost evergreen. In the summertime, it's very heat tolerant. And that's another thing too, is we only encourage you to plant plants that are good for Oklahoma climate.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, and that's where the sustainability comes in, because then you don't have to water like as much, you know.
I'm all about plants that are as self-sufficient as possible.
I know, it's amazing.
That Oklahoma Gardening School is March 11th, as she mentioned. That'll be in the Devon Energy Auditorium. It's an all-day event, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yes, we have 4 speakers. 2 of them are local that are pretty amazing themselves. We've had them speak before, and audiences really like them. And then we have 2 national people. One woman is from the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower
Cool.
Society, and then another guy's from the Iowa, Kelly D. Norris. He's from the Iowa Public Gardens there. He's written several books, articles in lots of magazines, and his photos are the ones that we're using to display a layered garden.
Good stuff. Again, that's coming up on Saturday, March 11th. One final thing, looking ahead to spring break, you guys have Adventure Week in the Gardens.
Oh my goodness, this is something for a lot of kids. So each day is an adventure. It's not like you have to sign up and commit to the whole week.
Okay.
And it's Monday through Thursday. Friday's our St. Patrick's Day promotion. But anyway, Monday is Mad Science Monday. Tuesday is Touch a Truck Tuesday, and we're blocking off Hudson, and we're bringing in cement trucks, recycle trucks, shredder trucks, army trucks, all these kinds of trucks. We've really tapped into the truck community.
That's cool.
And so kids will get to go up and just touch a truck.
And kids will love that.
Yeah, we'll have food trucks, and we'll have activities.
The adults
on the
will
lawn.
love that.
I know. And then Wednesday is Workshop Wednesday, and Thursday is Theatrical Thursday, and we're teaming up with some local theatrical groups that are busy with their own spring breaks.
All sorts of cool things coming up at the Myriad Gardens. And that website, myriadgardens.com, I believe it directs you to Oklahoma City Botanicalgardens.com and all the information. We mentioned a lot of Instagram. Again, Instagram.com/MyriadGardens. A lot of stuff. Congrats on all the Valentine's Day
Thank you.
Stuff that happened this past weekend, and best of luck moving forward. Leslie, always great to see you.
Good to see you.
And again, happy birthday, Maureen.